Today we're going to look at the question, find the needle. Can you find the needle in the haystack? So this is an interview question on JavaScript or any other similar language. Ask for tech questions specifically. So here they're asking, write a function, findNeedle, that takes an array full of junk but containing one needle. After your function finds the needle, it should return a message as a string that says found the needle at position plus the index it found the needle. So example, the input. So input takes an array and the output should come as found the needle at position 5. So this is an array of input, hay, junk, hay, more junk, needle, and random junk. And the output should be found the needle at position 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's see how you can write in simple terms. First, we have to define the array and give it a name. Define the array. Second, we are going to look at declare the findNeedle function. That takes in array as the parameter. Then we have to loop through the arrow, the array. For example, the loop we're going to use can be for loop. So inside the loop, we check if the current element is a string and equal to the word needle. So in addition to this, now this array has the word needle in simple letters. So what if there was capital letters or camel case or Pascal case? So when we are writing the actual function, let's use two lowercase method on the array to simplify all the words. And if the condition is true, we return the message indicating. Finally, we call the function passing the haystack as an argument. Finally, we call the findNeedle function passing the haystack. So first of all, we have to write the function. We have defined the haystack as this array, and we are going to call the function. And after that, in this haystack, we're going to loop through it. So before that, we are going to use the for loop. So inside this, we're going to use the for loop. Let I be equal to 0. And if when I is less than the haystack dot length, we increase the I. Basically, we loop through the loop. Then we write an if statement inside this, checking whether the array is equal to a string, whether the element I is equal to a string. At the same time, we use the AND operator to check whether the element is equal to needle. And we have, at the same time, we use the AND operator and we check whether the element in I converted to a lowercase is equal to needle. Then we return found the needle at position I. So in the case, they are only requesting found the needle at the position. But if in the event, you should ask the interviewer whether the array will always have the word needle. What if it doesn't? Then we have to create another statement out of this if loop over here and say return there is no needle in the array. So let's comment all this out for future reference. Function to find the needle haystack, loop through the haystack array, and the if statement check if the current element is a string and equal to the word needle. And next, and finally return the message with the position of the needle. And this is a simple question, and make sure you inquire or ask the interviewer whether the letters will be always simple or whether there will be a capital letter like this. And that would be all.